Hi, good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you are tuning in. Thank you very much. Well, we are back again here for us, and today is our 99th business chat. Oh my gosh, it's almost 100. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's start by self introduction. Okay, I want Linel to go first.
All right. So, my name is Linnell Dondale. I live in Prince George, British Columbia, Canada, and I am an online digital business owner. I have been in this business for just over 3 years. And prior to that, I was a registered nurse working in palliative care. And now I'm joining these lovely ladies once a week and having a great time.
Okay, thank you, Linel. How about you, Beth?
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Beth. So I'm originally from Taiwan and live in LA with my husband for the past 3 years, still now. But now I'm having vacation back home in Taiwan. So yeah, so I'm being an online business owner for more than 2.5 years, and I'm really so enjoying my online journey. And like mentioned that we have been having this online business chat for almost for me like almost 2 years now. And so it's really a very a delightful, very joyful journey for me. And then so if you are really interested doing this online journey with us, and then you can really join us. Yes,
Thank you, Beth. What
thank
about you,
you.
Melly?
Thank you, Debbie, for hosting today. Yeah, my name is Merly Bolden. I am originally from the Philippines and now living here in United States. And just like these two ladies, I am enjoying my journey as an online business owner. And I've been doing this business since 2019, September. So here I am and joining and having these four ladies. It's great to have these ladies every week on our chat. So thank you.
Okay, thank you. And my name is Debbie Alexander. I am originally from Japan and now living in Oliver, BC, Canada. And I've been running my own online business since February 2019. So it's almost 4 years. How
Mhm.
exciting. I
Mhm.
used to be a realtor, but after maybe a year, I did my online business and I decided not, you know, I just want to focus on my online business. So now I am 100% committed to this business and I'm so happy and I am so grateful that I am here with those three beautiful ladies. Okay, so today we are going to talk about leadership. And maybe you are thinking, why do I have to hear about leadership? I am not a leader. I'm like nobody. I am just, working for somebody right now. But then you definitely need to hear the leadership because leadership, every single person, should have leadership mindset, in my opinion, because maybe you have a family and maybe you can be a leader of the family, or if you have children, maybe you can be you are definitely a leader of your children. And maybe if you are living alone, you really think, oh my gosh, no, I am not a leader. Well, you should be a leader of yourself. That's what we think. So starting from, let's ask those ladies, what do you gain by being a leader? What do you
I,
think?
I think that part of, for me, part of being a leader is, you gain more confidence in yourself. And when you do that, you show other people that it's okay for them to be confident in what they're doing as well. Um, the other thing I think is, for me, I know that if I can share my knowledge as a
Mhm.
leader, that helps others to learn as well. And it helps to reinforce what I already know. Um, I think the other thing is that, you, when you lead by example,
Mhm.
that helps you to know. your strengths and weaknesses. So I think it really makes you look at yourself a little bit more when you are a leader, because you are trying to portray to other people that they can believe in you, that you can help them, and you have to show certain qualities to be able to be a leader. So it's really, I think you grow a lot. I know, like for myself, becoming a coach in this community really made me step up as a leader. When we all join this, we start with a mentor,
Mm-hmm.
and that mentor is a leader to us. And the whole plan of everything with our business is that we are able to mentor others, and we are able to lead others, and we also want to have others become leaders. So it's a cycle, I guess, and I enjoy being able to lead people. So that's
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, me too. I want to consider myself a leader, a good leader.
mhm,
And I always want to be a better leader. So, in order for me to do that or be that, I have to keep challenging myself and then gain knowledge or, step out of the comfort zone and then, show others too that I can do all these things. And then by doing that, I gain confidence
yes.
and showing examples as well, I think.
Mhm,
Yeah,
I
that's
think so.
so true. It seems like you ladies mentioned almost everything about what do you gain by being a leader. So, but anyway, I would say that what I gained from this, like you and Linnell and Debbie was talking about, is as a coach, we gain so much to become a leader in this community for sure. And I learned so much from my mentor and my coach, and to you ladies, and also from the other business owner who are leader in this community. And because I have to be an open mind to learn what is good for me. I gain so much from that as a business owner and as a mom and as a person. And being a leader is just, I think it is amazing that we learn from, you know for me, I didn't think that I'm going to learn anything about how to become a leader until I join in this business. So I always comes back and give credit to this online business that we have, because
Mm,
that's where I gain everything that I learn now. uh, so being a leader, what I gain from it is absolutely almost not everything yet, but the knowledge that I get from the people that I follow, the people that my mentor. It is amazing.
mm-hmm,
So gaining knowledge as a leader is just incredible.
mm-hmm. Yeah, so true. Yeah, like, Melly mentioned, before I studied, well, I think a lot of people even don't pay attention of being a leader
Mhm.
if just having like a ordinary life, or just, live day by day like normal life. I don't know if this is normal or not normal, but being a business owner makes us conscious about being a leader.
It does.
Yeah,
Mhm,
Yeah.
so true.
mhm,
What about you, Beth?
Yeah, I think for me the best part is that I gain the ability to to have better communication skills with others, because I think we have a very big community. So, and in our like community there are all kinds of people, so everyone has different like personality, right? So if I want to communicate with others, like maybe some people is like that and I'm like this, so I have to communicate with them, so with different skills. And that's what I learned from this amazing our community. Because maybe for in the past when I communicate with others, maybe sometimes if I see this kind of person and then I will see, oh, maybe I don't know how to communicate with him or her, and then I just keep silence. But for me now, I know that I need to do that the communication. So I have to say something maybe to him or to her, and then so I just have to express what I thoughts in my mind, and then to really to communicate with the person. So I think that is the best part that I have learned from this community. And the second thing I think will be the confidence, because I think in the past I'm growing in this Asian country, so maybe in the past during a meeting, if I had something that I want to share, maybe I just, yeah, I keep silence. And then, or maybe I need to discuss with someone else. But for me now, if I think there's something I really need to share, and then I will raise my hand and then really share in public. So I think that's are the two things that really, gain from this community. And what else? And I think maybe learnability, because I think us being a leader, sometimes we really don't need to know everything, but we can learn something new like every day. So being, in this community as a leader, I get to know, also to learn like something new like every day. So I think that's a very good thing that I really liked about this community, because I, sorry, because I like to learn something new like every day. Yes, so yeah, I think that's something about myself.
Mhm. Yeah, I think we are very, very blessed to have this community. This community have so many great leaders that we can see what they are doing for us. What kind of mindset that they have and they are sharing with us, so we can grow as a better leader as well. So I am so grateful to have this community with full of great leaders.
Hmm.
Yeah. So now maybe people watching this and then thinking, okay, so you guys have this community, great, so you can learn how to be a leader. But there are things that you can do, the viewers can do, to change their mindset from followers mindset to a leader mindset. Can we share that?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to quickly share this slide. We have a weekly mastermind for the business owners in a business community, and then we just talked about the leader mindset. So this is one of the slide that I just stole from there, and let's talk about some of the not the steps, some of the shift that we can have.
Mhm.
Okay. So sometimes people think, or I even for me, I think this is going to be too hard. I already decided it's going to be hard before I even challenge.
Mhm.
So the leader think this way. I can do hard things. I am up for the challenge. So before I decide, okay, I cannot do it, change it to I can do it mindset.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Girls something and
Well, for me, like when I started this business, for sure, I was thinking this is too complicated for me. It's same with, is this going to be too hard? But
Mhm,
if it's complicated, if I think it's complicated, then what can I do so that it will work for me? What do I need to change? It's not that it's complicated, it's that I'm thinking it's complicated, right? So if I can think of other ideas and other ways to make something a little bit simpler for me to learn it, or maybe it takes me a little bit longer, and that's okay. And I think as a leader, you have to realize, I think Beth said, you don't know everything, and that's okay. So you have to be, I think, willing to show that you're willing to learn. And if somebody asks me a question and I don't know the answer, I'll say, I don't know, but I'll find that out for you. And then I
mhm,
will find it out and I will share. So I think you have to be in a mindset that you're willing to learn all the time, and that nothing really is too complicated. It's how you see it.
mhm.
I think that that's a big shift in mindset that people need to have.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Totally.
Yeah. And also for me, like because on this business, we need to do some advertisement. So for me, like when I try some new ads, and then like I used to have this kind of mindset: what if I mess up? What if this ad doesn't work? And then so I'm kind of afraid to try a new ad. So for me now, I have this kind of new shift mindset, like what. So what if I mess up? I think that is okay, and then I think failure is one part of this being, to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
So I just changed this mindset, like, oh, if I mess up, then that is would be a new experience for me. And then I knew that, oh, that was not right, and then I can, try something new, and then to do it better in the future.
Right.
So I think that's also another mindset that I learned from this community. And then
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's not easy to have this kind of, leader mindset. So we need to like remind us like every day, every single day. And then so I think because we're all humans, so it's really natural that we have this, mindset. Yeah, not that's not saying that we are leaders and then we don't, have this. We should have this kind of mindset like every day. So we need to remind us like every day newly, and then so I think yeah, so have a better life.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, for me, I will say that I'll wait to hear what they say. As a new when I was starting this, I was like, okay, I'll wait and see what they're gonna say about this. And then I realized that why wait? Instead, ask. And
Hmm.
then they'll say, if for example, what they say about this, like the way we are dealing with our business, and instead of waiting, take action instead and ask and get the information in order for me to get done. And that's how I usually do with you ladies, instead of waiting and wondering, okay, what they're going to say, and I'm going to wait what would be the answer of this a situation later. And then here I come, instead of waiting, I will ask the questions to Debbie, Linnell, and Beth, of course. And you guys are definitely the proof of that. And so, yeah, I was changing my mindset into that instead of waiting later, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And also, how we'll make it through. Well, there's a lot of challenges in life. And
Yes.
I think in order for us to make it through, is find a solution
Mm-hmm.
and figure out, try to see, okay, where are my mistakes, what do I need to be changed in this situation. So that's the only, for me, that's the only way that I can make it through into the way we deal things as a leader, as a human being, as a mom, for sure. So
Hmm.
but yeah, those are the things that I kind of shift my mindset uh now that I am an online business owner. It's way different now. It's just like, it's crazy thinking about it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
For me, the big thing was my English is not good enough to do the business. That was the big thing in my head. And then a lot of the times, people just create stories in our heads, and they make like a bad ending already. I was so scared to talk to people because I was always thinking my English is not good enough. And now, I have a totally different mindset. Well, my English maybe not perfect, but if people don't understand, I can explain another way, and I am good enough. You know,
Absolutely.
knowing I am good enough is a very good quality to be a good leader. Because if you are thinking you are small, you cannot be a good leader, and people will see it. If my English is not good enough but I can be a successful online business owner, that will inspire other people. That's how I look at things
Mhm.
right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
So.
right. I think all of you who have English as a second language are an inspiration to me because I only had to learn it in the language that I'm used to learning in. You guys all had to learn in English when maybe like you speak Japanese, and Marilee, you speak Filipino, and Beth speaks, I can't
Mandarin.
remember, Mandarin. There you go. You know, and you're doing it, and you're succeeding. So that you guys are all an inspiration to me. I think that's just amazing.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
Welcome.
So, having said all these things, I want to ask each one of you, what kind of leader are you? Linnell?
Well, for me, I have had a little bit of experience with leadership in the past, being a nurse. Um, More when I worked in long-term care. Usually where I've worked in facilities I've worked in, there's been a nurse, and then we have maybe a practical nurse working under a registered nurse, and possibly a care aide or a home care. Um, what are they called here? Registered care assistants, I believe is what they're called here now. We always called them care aides. So I was part of a team, but I was the head of the team. And so I always had to make sure that I was approachable. So I always made sure that if I needed something, if I needed somebody to do something, I asked them. I didn't tell them. I ask. And I find that you get a lot more response from somebody if you ask their opinion, you ask them to help you. Um, so I like to see people grow, and I like to see their achievements and their development. So I like to praise people when they do a good job. And I want to work with people. I'm not the boss. So it transfers over to this online business as well, is that we're all working together. Even though I may be a coach and I may be somebody's mentor, we are colleagues. I'm not any better than anybody else. I'm not any higher up than anybody else. So I want to work with people, but I also want to show them how to lead. I want to lead by example. And for me, that has been very beneficial for me, working as a nurse and being an online business owner. So I guess that's maybe, and being honest and not being scared um to talk about the tough stuff. So, if you need to tell somebody that something they're doing isn't quite right, to be able to word it properly so that you don't offend them, so
Mm-hmm.
that they don't take it the wrong way, but that you're showing that you care and that you're helping. So that makes a big difference, I think, when you're a leader like that.
Amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. What about you, Melly? What kind of leader are you?
Well, I would say, Debbie, that I try to be approachable, and I think it's good to have when someone asks question or come to you that they can rely on you, or on me. So that is the kind of leadership that I would like to share to the people that part of my team, or the people that are in the business, or even the outside of the business. So I would like to be the approachable kind of person that they can come to when they have questions, or they have some kind of things that they need help with. And communication is absolutely one of the things that I've been developing as a leader now. I communicate with the people that, if they don't want to, I communicate with them, and if they don't want to say something, well, I let it be, and I have to be an open mind and see why they're going to be doing that, or open mind of the things to be able to find a way to grow our business, or to grow our knowledge, in the business. So there's a lot of things that I have been learning on this business, and also I am very passionate of what I do. So that is one thing that I really love, being a leader. I learned so much, like I said, because of this online business. I learn being a leader, and how to become a better leader in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So, so yeah, thank you.
That's great. Loving being a leader will make you a better leader for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
What about you, Beth? What kind of leader are you?
Yeah, I think because I like to support people, so I think I'm a leader. Like really want to support my people. So if they have any questions, they can really reach out to me. So like we have these life ups and downs. So sometimes my people maybe they are not really have time for the business, and then maybe they have some difficulties. So if they reach out to me, they have that any help, need any help or anything that I can really, just how to say that. I mean, I always have time for them because they can really always reach out to me. And then like because we have this global business, so people are sometimes we are not at the same time zone, but they can
Mhm.
always reach out to me. I always have time for my people or maybe other people in our community. So because I really love to to have this connection with people. I'm a people person. Yeah, so I think that's why. Yeah, and also I think another thing is I think I'm kind of how to say it, authentic because I try to be saying something like really have something in my mind. I would just like to say to that person. But in the past, maybe I don't have this kind of quality. I think maybe if I say something to the person, I may hurt or maybe to that
Mhm.
hurt that person. But for me now, I think maybe that's being honesty is a very good quality as being a leader because if I don't say something that really happens or thinking in my mind, I think maybe that's not good for for the communication part. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to
definitely.
speak your truth.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. For me, I think, well, I have a management background. So I used to manage people. So I
Um,
had to change that mindset. Not the follower mindset to the leader mindset, but coming from management, it's a different thing.
Mhm.
So for me, I don't want to manage anybody.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, all of us are individual business owners, right? But I'll be, like Beth said, I'll always there for for my people.
Yes.
I am compassionate and try to understand the situations. And
Mhm.
I am a kind of leader who's got the ability to unleash other people's abilities within them, even they don't know that they have that kind of quality within them. So by encouraging them, maybe I'm going, I challenge them. And yeah, I just love to lead by example so everybody can be a good leader. I am going to be a better leader, and then everybody around me will be a good leader as well.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Anything else to add, ladies?
I think that we covered a lot tonight,
Oh
which is
yeah.
great.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we've got, some viewers in and out, and I have Michelle.
Miss Micheline, hello.
Says hello, ladies, watching from USA. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's all for this week. And next week is going to be our 100th episode. So
Mhm.
don't miss it. And thank you very much for tuning in again this week. And we'll see you next week. Bye
Bye bye.
for
Thank you.
now.
Bye.
Thank you.